Hi, this video is about square root and cube root of a number. Let us recall that rational numbers are numbers that can be written in a form of a fraction. That's a over b, where a and b are integers, but b should not be equal to 0. Kasi pag nag-0 ito, it's undefined. Okay? Example, the number square root of 4, this one, square root of 4, it is a rational number since square root of 4 is equal to 2. So, dahil perfect square ang 4, so meron siyang rational number ang kanyang square root. Okay? So, the answer when we get the square root of 4 is 2. So, 2 is a rational number. And so, square root of 4 is a rational number. Irrational number. When a number is not a rational number, then we call it irrational number. These are numbers that cannot be expressed in the form of a over b, meaning hindi natin siya pwede ma-express as a fraction, where a and b are integers and b is not equal to 0. These numbers are non-terminating. Pag yung isang number, kinuha natin yung exact value niya or ginawa natin decimal, magiging non-terminating siya at saka non-repeating. So, meaning, yung decimal equivalent niya, yung decimal number niya, ay non-terminating and non-repeating decimal. Example, the number square root of 3 is an irrational number since it cannot be expressed as a fraction consisting of two integers. Pag gumamit tayo ng calculator, ang value ng square root of 3 ay 1.732058 and so on. Meaning, this decimal number does not stop. It goes on and on. So, this is a non-terminating decimal. At the same time, notice na yung mga numbers dito, hindi nagre-repeat, walang pattern, no? So, at the same time, hindi siya, non-repeating decimal siya. So, this is an irrational number. Okay? So, again, kapag ka-square root, tapos ang nasa loob ay perfect square, then that number is a rational number. Pero kapag ka-square root, tapos ang nasa loob ay hindi perfect square, then that is an irrational number. Meaning, pag kinuha natin ang decimal equivalent niya, ay non-repeating at saka non-terminating decimals. Example, let's classify the following numbers as rational or irrational number. First, square root of 8. Okay. The number square root of 8 cannot be simplified easily since 8 is not a perfect square. Take note, 8 is not a perfect square. So its value when we use the calculator is 2.828427 and so on. Non-terminating and non-repeating. Therefore, this number square root of 8 is an irrational number. Next, the number cube root of 8. Cube root of 8. This can be simplified as 2. Bakit? Kasi yung 8, it's a perfect cube. Okay? 8 is a perfect cube since 2 cube equals 8. So this means that cube root of 8 is a rational number. Tandaan nyo, pag cube root naman, if yung nasa loob ay perfect cube, then the cube root of that number is rational. Okay? Pero kapag ka-cube root, tapos ang nasa loob ay hindi perfect cube, then that number is irrational number. Next, when we approximate square roots, we can use the Heron's method. Ano ba yung Heron's method? First, we take a first guess. Then, we divide the original number by that guess. And add the guess to the quotient, divide the sum by 2, use the value as the new guess, and repeat the process. And we repeat the process 4 times, and then we finally get our approximation, the estimate of a particular square root. Example. Okay, so let's have an example. Approximate the value of square root of 18. we know that square root of 18 is not a perfect square. So we cannot get the exact value of square root of 18. But we can actually get the exact value when we use the calculator. And based on the previous discussion, 18 is not a perfect square, so this is an irrational number, meaning the decimal equivalent of this number is a non-terminating and non-repeating decimal, and this is an irrational number. Okay? But we can guess, we can approximate the value of square root of 18. First, we determine the first guess. We can start our first guess by determining the square root of the closest perfect square that is less than 18. In this case, this number is 16, and its square root is 4. Thus, our first guess is 4. Remember that square root of 18 yung hinahanap natin, and the closest perfect square na less than 18 ay ang 16. Okay? Kasi we have, the perfect squares are 1, 4, 9, 16, tapos 25. So, the closest sa 18 ay yung 16. Ano ba yung square root ng 16? Square root of 16 is 4. So, our first guess is 4. Okay? Then, that first guess, we divide it to the original number. The original number is, diba, square root of 18. So, the original number is 18. So, we divide that by our first guess, which is 4. So, 18 divided by 4, that is 4.5. So, divide natin. 18 divided by 4. How many 4 in 18? 4 din kasi 16. 4 times 4, that's 16. Minus, so that's 2. You add decimal point din dyan. You add 0. Bring down 0. 20. 20 divided by 4, that's 5. 5 times 4, that's 20. So, minus, and that's 0. So, the answer is 4.5. Yan, 4.5. Next, we add that guess to the quotient. We add the guess to the quotient. Take note that our first guess was 4. So, we add 4 to this. So, that's 4 plus 4.5, and that is equal to 8.5. The next step is to divide 8.5 by 2. Always 2, i-divide sa 2. 8.5 divided by 2. So, 8.5 divided by 2. No use of calculator, huh? Okay. How many 2 in 8? We have 4. 4 times 2, 8. Minus 0. So, bring down 5. How many 2 in 5? Align natin yung decimal point. How many 2's in 5? So, dalawa din. 2 times 2, that's 4. Minus, so that's 1. Add tayo ng 0. Bring down 0. So, we have 10. 10 divided by 2, that is 5. 5 times 2, that's 10. Minus, so that's 0. So, we have 4.25. So, meaning, 4.25 is our second guess. Okay? So, from here, we are going to repeat the process hanggang magkaroon tayo ng fourth guess. Okay? So, the second guess is 4.25, and let's perform the method again. So, we divide the original number by the second guess, so that's 18 divided by 4.25, and the answer is 4.2353. Now, we add this to the second guess, so that's 4.25 plus this one, 4.2353, and the answer is 8.4853. Now, this one, we divide that by 2 again, and the answer is 4.2465. This will be our third guess. And we repeat the process. So, yung third guess natin, i-divide natin dun sa original number, which is 18. And the answer is this one. And this, we add this to our third guess, which was 4.24265. Pag-add natin yan, we got 8.48528, and we divide this by 2. Okay? And we have our fourth guess. So, yung fourth guess natin, dito na tayo mag-stop. Okay? So, we can end our estimation at this point. Thus, square root of 18 is approximately 4.24264.